Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the Spiritual Warrior UK here. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. Thank you for joining me. Please like, comment, share, give us a thumbs up. It's you that keeps the channel going. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. I'm glad these videos are resonating with you and hopefully helping you and able to give you some guidance wherever you are, whatever your situation is. Now, what I do on this channel is I do a free reading once a month. So for all the people that subscribe to the channel and put a comment in any of the videos, if they resonate with you, of course, then you are entered into a prize draw that I draw at random and you get a free reading with me. Spirit are really trying to encourage me to boost this channel. I'm trying to find time to fit it all in. It's quite a lot, but especially with the energies at the moment, very funky energies. Yeah, it's very up and down. So anyhow, I've just done a pre-shuffle. Just a reminder that this is a general collective reading. And if it is not resonating for you and this is not what's going on for you, then this is not what's going on for you. You know, only take the bits that resonates and leave the rest. You know, tarot, especially my tarot, is not meant to tell you anything that you don't know, just so much of the things that you might have forgotten or might not be ready to hear at this moment in time. You know, sometimes we like to block things out. So, you know, you just take what's resonate and you use your discernment. So I am doing today conversations between the masculine and feminine. This is what was channeled into me to do, and yeah, love doing these readings anyhow. I've done a pre-shuffle and we had some really interesting cards come out. We had two aces come out for the feminine and we had death for the masculine, and oh gosh, what were they? Oh, Six of Wands. There were the other things that flip, but I put them back because I was just doing a pre-shuffle. So anyhow, it will be interesting to see where this goes. So let's just start off with, I was also drawn to these beautiful cards as well. Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. We love Rebecca. Rebecca actually lives very close to me. So, right, let's see. Okay. Great Spirit, angels, and my wonderful guides, please, what do we need to know for our lovely divine masculine and divine feminine conversations between them? Where is the divine masculine at the moment? Where is the masculine energy at the moment, please, Spirit? Where is the masculine energy? Okay, we have Inner Temple. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. This is really interesting because I do feel that the masculine has gone through some great heart activation at the moment. Okay, didn't answer that one. Let's just see what it was. Okay, and then let's have a look for the divine feminine. Where is the feminine energy at the moment, please, Spirit, angels, and great guides? Where is the feminine energy at the moment, please, Spirit? Our lovely divine feminines. Okay, we've got two. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. I always think of this as a little bit of tower energy, even though the card is so beautiful. We've also got Mintak, and this is longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. And most of the people that watch my channel are light workers in a lot of ways, because there is such ascension going on at the moment. Let's just get another one for the divine masculine, please. What else do we need to know for the masculine energy at the moment, please, Spirit? What else do we need to know for the divine masculine? Just so we've got two cards each. Anything? Okay. Okay, pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Wow. Well, if that's not stepping into your masculine energy, I don't really know what is. So this is where our counterparts are at the moment. The inner temple, devotion to the heart, devotion to the self, devotion to an understanding of what has been happening to you in this higher version of yourself, that there is there's just something special about you, and I don't feel that you ever really knew that or believed that there was actually anything special or even lovable, they're saying, about yourself. And I feel that that is what is opening up. You're learning to love yourself. You're learning to see your light. You're learning to see how amazing you are. You're learning to see how you mirror yourself to the outside world, and then that attracts in. You're starting to understand how it's worked throughout your life. There's been a great realization for the divine masculines with this. It's almost been like, oh my god, if I'm like this, then I attract this in. For our feminines, we've got the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening to you and not for you. So, you know, when I see that, it's you know, when you need to say to yourself it's happening for you, it generally feels pretty rotten at the time. Again, yes, that is a mindset, but I feel that this is about it feels like something that you haven't said, something that you can't say, something that you didn't express. It's something along those lines, because I'm really drawn to the blue of the second card here. And yeah, this longing to express yourself, this longing to feel like you are at home, this longing to feel that you are part of a new tribe, a tribe that works on the same thought process as you, that understands what you're saying, that understands where you're coming from. I feel that there's been a clearing out for you, Divine Feminine, in the people that are around you. I feel that some people could have walked away, some people have walked away, and this is for the good, even though it never seems it like that at the time. This is, you know, as people go, new people can come in, and this is about attracting a stronger tribe into you. Okay, so let's go back to the Divine Masculine. The Masculine, what would you like to say to the Feminine? Four of Swords, been coming up a lot recently, as the Hermit is. So there's a reflection coming on with Five of Swords. Okay, we're in our heads. What else? Okay, we're going to take them all. Two of Swords. Okay. And then we get a bit of heat. Let's put these under here. So I feel like, because of the solitude that the masculine energy has been in at the moment, he's really been on his own for a lot, trying to figure things out, trying to understand how it works, fighting sort of with himself, trying to understand all the battles that he's been through in his life, trying to focus on the positive. But I feel that there's still some battling that's going on. What I love is this penguin is just like patting him on the head, going, don't worry, you'll be okay. And this is almost like spirit going, you know, I've got your back. I know it's been hard, but you've been resisting the changes that I've been putting in front of you, and I needed this to draw this to your attention. I needed to get your attention so we could break through the ice, so we could break through this thought process, so I could see you the light, so you could see the light, so you could stop fighting, having all these internal battles that you do for yourself. Going back and forth is just exhausting energy. So I needed for you to see where you were creating your own battles, where you were creating your own arguments. But finally things have warmed up and you've started to see the light. You've started to see what is possible in front of you. You've started to see that you don't need to fight at any battles, that you can be strong without fighting. You can be strong and still have boundaries. You can be strong and still speak up. And because of this energy, I feel that the masculine is now stepping towards where his passion lies, where he wants to move to, moving into this Three of Cups energy. For me, this is about meet up. This is about celebration. This is about joy. This is never about third party for me, ever. And because of that meet up, and because of that, this shift that they've seen of going into their heart, understanding that they are lovable, but sometimes the people around them aren't so lovable, that there's the people around them that they're cold, but they decide to stay there. They decide to keep interacting with these people rather than, and keep battling with them rather than walking away, rather than going, I'm not going to do this anymore. Yeah. Queen of Cups, wanting to step forward into their heart energy because they see you as their heart energy. They see you as their Ten of Pentacles. Whew, I came through thick and fast. Okay, Divine Feminine, what would you like to say to the Divine Masculine? What would you like to say to the Divine Masculine, please, Divine Feminine? Okay, we've got Strength in reverse. What else? Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. What do you want them to know, please? Ten of Swords in reverse. The Empress. Wow. We've got the Sun. We've got the Knight of Swords. One more, please. Hangman in reverse. You want on Hangman in reverse, please? Okay, we've got two Knights. The Ace of Wands. This was what flipped out earlier. Interesting. Okay, so the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. I feel that this self-esteem that came up for the masculine in knowing his worth and knowing his strength and knowing who he was and knowing the toxic people around them, this is the same with this card in reverse. It's not knowing your strength, not knowing your control, not believing in your self-esteem, not believing that you can be this lion, that you can still be a lamb, you can still have these fun qualities, these youthful qualities, these heart qualities, but you can still be strong, that you will keep going, that I feel that there's been something that's come back up for the Divine Feminines, the feminine energy in this self-worth, and I feel that you walked away from it. I feel like it popped in, but it didn't really take its hold on you as it has done in the past. And that's because you grounded yourself into the Empress energy. You're stepping into your leadership role. I want to birth the world. It could be birth for some of you. If that's something that's on the cards for you, then that could be something that's coming in. For those of you that already have families and not looking to expand your families, you might want to be a bit careful. But it has a double meaning, because it's I want to birth the world. It's like I want to birth this new beginning with you, this love with you, this expansion with you, so we can expand together. You light up my world. Everything that comes to me, even though through everything that I've been through that has brought me to my knees, that has made me feel like I can't carry on, and then some days I feel like you completely light me up, and I understand everything that I've been through has gone through for a reason, and I feel your warmth, I feel your heart, and that's what I fell in love with. I want to come towards you. I want to come towards you with clear cut, concise conversation. I want you to see things from a different height, but I want you to now come towards me, because I'm not going to take those steps forward to you. This is now your journey to come to me. I'm holding the space. I'm still going on with my life. I'm not waiting around anymore. There has to be movement forward for me. I have to start growing my own pentacles. I have to start laying down my own foundation to live this passionate life that I want to live, to step forward into my transformation. I'm not going to have gone through all this and not move forward with everything that I've learned, everything that I know, whether it's you beside me or not, within this 3D realm, I know that you're with me in the 5D. But as I move forward, I start sowing my own seeds. I start to grow. I start to walk forward with that own single pentacle on my back. Wow. Whew. Okay, Divine Masculine. What would you like the Divine Feminine to know that you've been working on? What have you been working on? What would you like the Feminine to know that you've been working on? Okay, and then we've got Hierophant, which is about higher levels of knowledge. There's the Ace of Wands. You've both got the Ace of Wands. You're both feeling that passion. What else is the Masculine working on? What does he want the Feminine know to that he's been working on? Wow, Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, Death on the bottom of the on the bottom of the deck. For me, this is the end of the old cycle that comes up here. As I said, this card came out, it flipped out when I was doing the pre-shuffle, and then we had all the swords energy, and I feel that that's what's the death of. It's the death of the old, the death of the cold. It's really interesting that they brought me to this deck because I love this deck, but it's very blue. A lot of it is very blue. It feels very icy, and I feel that has where the masculine has been, but he has been doing the work. He's been doing his homework. He's been learning. I feel that he's been looking up things about spirituality, about intuition, trying to make some sort of sense of this, because it all feels, see, like, there's all the bubbles, you know, like the blow bubbles that you blow, and they're like, oh, I don't know, you do put with washing up liquid and water. It's like that. It's like this is happening to me, and I need to make sense of it, and I want to understand what's going on. You know, it's a very masculine way of thinking, because it's been so difficult, and they now see things so differently. And of course, you can't go back to seeing the way things were once your vision has changed. They see their transformation. They know where they want to go. This is where you're connected with your passion, with your fire. We could be talking about fire signs here, Sag, Leo, Aries. We've got them both here. We have other signs on the deck as well. I'm not going to go through them all, but where we're going with this is that I've been working, I've been ascending, I've been working on myself, I've been understanding this because my passion is coming through. I want to have this new beginning. I want to again ground my passion, my transformation into my roots, so I can start soaring, so I can start going through life in a healthier, happier way, with fire in my belly, with doing all the things that make me feel alive. And what else makes me feel alive is you make me feel alive. We drink from the same cup, we understand the same things, we flow together, and that's what I've been missing. I know that you are my Queen of Cups, and I know that you're going to bring me happiness, and I no longer want to be in this in and out energy, this indecisive energy. I've seen the light coming from behind me, and that's what I want you to know. I want you to know that I have transformed, and that you are my love, and that you will always be my Queen of Cups. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Whew. I am going to have to watch this back because I certainly don't remember things when I channel, but it feels intense. Okay, Divine Feminine, what do you want the Divine Masculine to know? What do you want the masculine energy to know? Feminine, whew. What do you want them to know? What have you been working on? Yeah. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah. What else do you want them to know, Feminine? Is that Death in reverse? What else do you want them to know, please, Feminines? Yeah. What's interesting is that there's a lot of mixed decks on here, but the wands feel like it feels like it's very powerful energy for both counterparts, and that could just be the transformation that's happening at the moment, and the fire in the belly that's kind of been stoked is what I feel as well. What the feminine wants the masculine to know is that she's been working hard on taking down her barriers, sorry. They just, oh my god, that was so funny. It was like they gave me just a big jolt. She's been working hard on taking down her barriers. She has been working hard on opening her heart, allowing the light to shine from her heart, allowing the light to come in and light her up, because this has been a long journey. This has been a journey of many lifetimes where I felt that I've had to protect myself, where I've had the same things happen to me over and over again, and I keep going in with an open heart, with an open mind, and I still seem to get the same old cycles. But I'm done with that now. I can't keep going through these patterns again. I'm not prepared to go through these patterns again. I'm not prepared to shut my heart off because of what has happened in this lifetime or any lifetime. I'm never going to shut my heart off again. I can have boundaries, and I can work with what works for me, but I can also be flexible, and there's nothing that I need to hide behind, because I know that I'm never separate from anyone. Even though I felt like that in the past, I know that I can stand in my own sovereignty, in my own sexy, confident power, but be with peace. Before, I felt that I came about and I was strong, but I was defensive, and now I just feel strong and peaceful, and it feels very different. I feel like I've stepped into my own divine strength through this process. I might have started, oh, okay, I got it. When you first met me, I came across as strong, but I was strong because I was defensive strong, and now I'm just strong in my magnetism, in my glory, because I know who I am. I don't need to be defensive. I can be peaceful. I can put my hand up and offer you my pentacle in this new tangible beginning, because I want you to come in as my king, as my strength. Not that you need to fix me, not that you need to light my light. I can do that for myself, but because I want that for you, because I want you to know your own strength, because I want you to know that you are the king in your own body, in your own self, in your own surroundings, and that you shouldn't listen to any negativity that comes in around you, as I have learned not to do. Whew, goodness me, this is full on in a very, very positive way. Okay, masculine. Okay, what do we need to know? What are you doing to move forward? What steps are you doing to move forward, please? What do you want? Okay, what steps are you taking to move forward? The World in reverse. The Magician. What steps are you taking to move forward? Okay, they want to come out. Okay, we've got the Seven of Cups. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, just give me a minute just to tune into this. It's really interesting because I'm drawn to this card so much with this row, and it's like there's an old knowing, there's an old sense of purpose. It's like what has been woken up is like another memory from another lifetime, which has got more experience, more depth, more understanding, more heart, and that they're really it's that's almost sort of broken through, that spirit have brought in, and this has turned their world upside down because they realize there's no going back. There's no going back to that old cycle, that rise and fall. There is now only the ability to move forward as the Magician with all the power, because you've now got all the thought process. I've now got all the thought process. I can see how I can manifest things into my world. I can see how I have everything, and I always thought that I was lacking. I always thought that I had to hide. I had so much on my mind that wasn't enabling me. I wasn't enabling me to step into my feminine energy, to step into my sovereignty, and I kept pushing that away because I was ungrounded and I wanted to control everything. But what I don't want anymore is this in and out behavior. What I don't want anymore is the instability of how this used to be. I now want to step forward with what I've learned from the past and how I want to move forward. Yeah. This time the wheel is upright. This time things going in my favor. This time no longer fighting. No longer fighting. No longer having the need to fight. No longer having the need to fight. Having the need to just work. Just keep working on myself because I've overcome the devil. I've overcome the ego. I've overcome where I wasn't believing in myself. I think that's the Page of Wands. I'm just going to get a clarifier on that one, please. I can see where I was harsh. I can see where I had a harsh tongue. I can see where I pushed people away, where I didn't want to step forward into this new beginning, into this new thought process, because I felt like I was going round and round in circles and I couldn't find a way out. And that was my old devil energy. That was my old ego. That was what I was chained to. I couldn't see that I was chained. I wasn't looking at what was in front of me. I wasn't looking at what was controlling me. I couldn't see what was controlling me. I couldn't see what was right in front of me that was beautiful and that I walked away from. I can now see that because I've overcome it. And I now know what makes my heart sing. We've got the Ten of Pentacles twice here. I now know what it is to have beautiful people around me, to have the family that I want around me. And that family is you. And I want to step forward and meet up and show you how I've changed, to show you how I've grown, to show you how I've taken all this information from my other lives and grown and developed and brought this forward so we can move forward together. Whew. Divine Feminine. What steps do you want to show the Divine Masculine of how you are moving forward? Ace of Swords. What steps do you want to show the Divine Masculine? Page of Wands in reverse, mirroring exactly the same. Gosh. Two of Pentacles. We had the Two of Pentacles here? I think we did, didn't we? Two of Wands. Okay. Balancing up. How else do you want to show the Divine Masculine how you're moving forward? Okay, we've got the Two of Cups in reverse. Can you one more on the Two of Cups in reverse, please? Okay, yeah. I'm moving forward with clarity and strength of my heart, of my thoughts. I'm keeping my mind clear. I'm looking at things from a different perspective. I'm not going round in circles anymore. I only go to the source of the matter. I go to my source, which is my heart, because then I can see my light shining. I can see things from a higher dimension. I can see things from a greater height, and I can see the love that's there. Again, I'm frightened to step forward and offer this communication to you. I'm trying to balance that up, and I do it in the 5D. But I want you to step forward, and as I'm not seeing you step forward, it makes me step backwards. But I also know, even though that you haven't stepped forward, that our love is surrounded by your masculine energy as you step into the Emperor. Chariot just fell on the floor. As you step into your Emperor energy, as you are the King of Wands, because you know that you have the strength, because that fire is burning inside of you, because you have that single wand that we both have, that we both want with that passion to move forward. because we both feel, because we both are the reflection of each other, offering our heart to each other in the physical world, feeling honoured to be around you, craving nurturing, feeling at peace with this as this journey moves forward. I want you to know that there's always been love there. And I have the world at my feet. I've worked hard. I've worked hard to create everything. I want this harmonious life, this opportunity, this contentment with you. I don't want a lack of balance. I don't want overwhelm. I now am stepping forward to success, to this brand new beginning, to Ace of Swords here, jumping in with the Fool and no longer looking at the past, no longer looking at past opportunities and what didn't transpire in the past, but just moving forward with our current energy, moving forward with the necessity of not being in the past, understanding the need to step forward into the future, seeing that we are mirroring, that we are on the same page, makes me feel successful in this union. Whew, wow. Okay, let's get some guidance. I'm going with Ascended Masters on that because this has been very powerful. Okay, can we have some guidance please for the Divine Masculine? God, everything's going on the floor. Okay, we've got clear and shield your energy, Almora. So there could be this toxic energy that's around you, Divine Masculines, and the masculine energy. Find blessing in your current situation, no matter whatever it is. Find blessing and healing. And walk into emotional freedom. And for the Divine Feminine, please. What guidance do we want for the Divine Feminine, please? Oh, okay. All right, let's take them all. You can do it, Archangel Michael. Interesting that he was really coming in my pre-meditation and then meditate. Yes, definitely. Mother, wife, sister, daughter, you are all these things. You are all these things because you are caring, you are independent, you are nurturing, you are sexy and magnetic. All these things, all these different aspects of you allow you into this greater health, into this greater healing as you heal yourself. Believe that you can do it and meditate on what it is you desire. So I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I hope that you found that useful.